Hello, gorgeous Sagittarius. It is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your love and your support. It means so much to me. Saggy, I hope you're doing really, really well. Hey, we're now out of Mercury retrograde, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to communicate better than I have been over the last 3 or 4 weeks. We'll see, right? There's still a little of that lingering around, but it's starting to go forward. So how are you doing? How was your weekend? How's everything going? I guess it depends on whenever you come to this reading, right? So this reading is my intention is for Monday, which I guess that would be the 18th. But obviously time is being fluid. So whenever you're called to this reading, as I always say, is when there might be a specific message in it for you. All right, Saggy, we're going to get into this. It is a general, as I said, so only take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't make sense. It may not be your reading. And if you'd like a private reading for myself, all that information is down below. I'd like to connect with you. So, okay, so I did notice when I was meditating on your energy off camera, there wasn't a solid energy I was picking up from my guides, but look, the Ten of Swords showed up a couple of times. So there is this feeling of an ending or approaching an ending, perhaps, coming your way. The world showed up too, and that felt very significant to me. As in like letting go of one kind of cycle, one kind of pattern, one kind of journey that you've been on and embracing a new one. That's kind of what it felt like. So we'll see if that has any relevance once we get into your reading, of course. All right, Sag, hope you're doing great. Let's see what Spirit has for you. All right, let's begin. We're going to open up with the Wisdom Oracle. All right, Spirit, show me clearly what's going on for Sag, for those that this reading is meant for. Okay, Saggy, on the bottom, we haven't had this card for quite a while. It is All That Glitters. And if you're new here, I always look at the bottom of the deck because it is, I feel like it is my guide's way of letting me know part of the foundation, okay? So we have All That Glitters. Now, that is number 16, so that does add up to a 7. 7s for me are about, well, it depends on what cards are showing up, but 7s can be about luck, lucky 7. But more on a practical term, it is more about contemplation, assessing something, really seeing if it fits with where you're at or if it is out of alignment. So All That Glitters is the card that is saying basically something, someone, could even be you, Saggy, is not all that you are or they are portraying. Doesn't have to be negative at all. I mean, sometimes we all have to put on that mask. If we're having a bad day or a bad month or we're going through struggles, sometimes you got to get up to go to work. You still got to put on that mask of, I got to get my work done. I can't allow that emotional stress to get in my way. You get what I'm saying? That's what this energy is suggesting here, is that perhaps in some area of your life, we'll see if it is relevant, but it should be, because it is on the bottom, that in some area of your life or someone that could be in your life is pretending to be something that they are not, right? All that glitters, it looks like a big stack of gold, but it's more of fool's gold. It's not real gold. And there are 2 masks lying there, which is indicating maybe there's 2 people in your life that may not be really wearing their heart on their sleeve, maybe are pretending in some way. Okay, that's where we're going to leave it. Interesting enough, we have Clean It Up next. 21, that is a 3. 3s are about getting into your own alignment. Your heart, your body, your soul coming into alignment with your purpose of being here. So Clean It Up is suggesting here that there may be some need to come clean, some truth that needs to be expressed. It depends on how deep this is going. They're not giving me a complete picture at this moment, but it does seem like there's an energy of trying to remove the mask and show your beautiful self. Again, this could be someone else. We'll see when we get into the tarot. But look, we have No Place Like Home. This card's shown up a couple of times for you guys. It is almost feeling like if you can clean it up and take that mask off and really show who you are and allow yourself to be who you are, it brings you to a place like No Place Like Home, which is the most incredible feeling ever, right? Where you're accepted for who you are. There's no judgment, no criticism, there's no attack, there's no, I want to say expectations, but like expectations that are not even possible. It brings you to a place where you feel at peace. And we do have regeneration after that. That's somewhat like the tower, but that it's gentler, because as the volcano spews lava down it, it also creates land mass. So there is this energy of expansion coming towards you. Okay, very interesting, Sag, so far, because it does feel like, again, this may not be you. It might be someone you're dealing with. Again, it could be in love. You know the gist. I mean, we're all on different paths, so you can take the energy and apply it to what might fit you. But we have round and round even underneath that, which is suggesting that there's been something that has not changed. It's just kind of like going on and on and on, and maybe for a very long time. It's number 25 as well. So there's that 7 again, maybe for 7 months, 7 years. Something that is, I'm really feeling that 7 years with that. Okay, so obviously not going to be for all of you. But something that has just been, it's almost like it just, not stagnant, but it just keeps repeating itself. And so there's this need for a regeneration, if you will, to happen so that things can start to shift. All right, quite a bit of energy coming off of the deck. Let's get started and see what Spirit has for you. All right, beautiful Spirit. Show me clearly for Sagittarius. For those Saggies this reading is meant for. Won't be for all of you. All right, show me clearly. What message do you have? Oh, whoa. Okay, well, we're obviously not taking all that, but we do have chaos and conflict that did flip upright. Okay, so let me put these back. Way too many. I want to see what's on the bottom. Yeah, go to the sea. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to just set these aside, and then we're going to talk about this. We do have Yang as well, which is about action. It's the masculine side of each of us. You know, we all have masculine and feminine. So Sag, it does feel like there is a need for you to take some kind of action here to bring a truth out. Now, again, this could be your truth, right? Maybe you've lived your life always trying to please everyone, you know, which is a beautiful quality to have that big, beautiful heart that you do have, and really have tried to, you know, not shake things up with others. But it does feel that there has been chaos, because we do have chaos and conflict, which is number 33, Sag. So it is a 6, right? 6s for me are about bringing in a balance. Kind of think of the Justice card, the scales getting balanced when things have been out of whack. But again, it reduces down to 3, right? So there's some area, if this is your reading, of course, that it has been very chaotic and conflict, and you may be struggling. Perhaps it's because someone is around you that is wearing a mask, or perhaps you've had to wear a mask. And now they're saying, because that's, you know, that is the second card down below after To the Sea. It is like taking some new action here. On the bottom, we got 7s, man. We got 3s and 7s going on, because we got To the Sea. It is number 7. This is an energy about taking that break, taking a step back, taking some alone time, kind of think hermit energy. But this is a little bit more tranquil, is what I want to say, because it's on water. You know, let me show. I'm in channel mode, so I don't even know if I showed you this card. But she's in a boat, she or he in a boat, but it's in water. So this is about, there's a protective energy coming through with To the Sea, with that watery support, you know, trusting, knowing that you are headed in the right direction, but at the same time, you need time to get clear. You need time to have a break. Maybe some of you are even exhausted, and this is a sign from Spirit that is saying you need to take a time out. You need to give yourself a time out, Sag, if that makes sense, of, you know, whether that is to take off for an hour, a day, a weekend, a week, if you could do that, if you could swing that. But it doesn't even have to be that grand. It could be just getting out into nature on your own, and just allowing yourself to almost not think, but just be in that beautiful energy of, you know, just in the now moment. Because it does feel like there's been a lot of heaviness around you with the chaos and conflict. Okay, they're guiding me now to leave this deck, so we're going to move on. We're going to go into the tarot. All right, Spirit, show me which deck, because I'm really, honestly, Sag, I'm not sure which deck they want me to start with. Give me 1 second. Feel like it's the Light Seer, so we'll see. Strange energy. I'm not getting a complete, I don't know how to explain it to you. It feels like the energy is a little, I'm not disconnected from my guides. They're not disconnected from me. I know they're here, but it's almost like there's It's almost like that feeling of having some kind of mask in front of me that I can't see completely clearly. So we'll see if that means anything. All right. Oh, wow. So we have the World on the bottom, Sag. Major Arcana. As I said, I've seen this off camera. There is a cycle that you are changing, or a decision that you're making that is going to change your future. It feels quite positive though, right here, right now. It feels like, okay, they're giving this to me now. So I feel like you may have been in a relationship. Again, this could be work, it could be family, it could be lover, it could be friends. We have many different kinds of relationships in this world and in this lifetime. That there was some chaos and conflict. There was arguing, there was drama. There might have even not been communication in the way of clearly understanding what the other person feels or what you feel. And now it feels like it does feel like you've taken yourself, or you will be, depending on when you come to this reading, that you're taking this time up to really kind of, they just gave me a picture of, in my mind's eye, as if like, okay, I've never scuba dived, okay, but they're giving me this image of like being underwater. And I would imagine when you scuba dive, you really are very much investigating everything that's around and appreciating the corals and the fish and, you know, the underwater plant life. They're giving me this image in my mind, which is making me feel like maybe some of you are or have just done something like that. But it is the energy, okay, I'm trying to make this make sense here. It's like you've done a deep dive, thank you, Spirit. Okay, deep dive in your emotions, though, is what it feels like. And you're really coming to this beautiful place. It feels serene. And you're able to, I think you've got a very clear picture of the direction you want to go in your life. Okay, this could even be career-wise. So the World showing up on the bottom is telling me that there is one way. There is some situation that is closing out so that a brand new thing can come in. But they're really showing me how this person here, oh wow, Four of Swords next, that this person here standing in the circle, they actually have their arms open as in to receive, and they have a big smile on their face. So they're giving me this energy that you're going to be very happy with this shift, with this change, whatever that is, okay? Again, for some of you, this could have been just wearing a mask, keeping your hurt, keeping your pain quiet, and not actually expressing your feelings or your concerns or your worries. You know, maybe some of you have tons of pressure on you and you feel like you always have to be the rock. You have to be that strong foundation for everyone else. But then it's like you need that same support too, Sag. And perhaps that has caused some kind of conflict and chaos, whether it is even just within yourself. But I feel like something good is coming towards you because of the actions and the change that you're making. We have the Four of Swords. So this is telling me you have been burnt out. You know, this is a card of rest and recuperation. It comes after the Three of Swords. So this is telling me exactly that you have been burnt out. You have been exhausted, even physically. Some of you might even be feeling it physically. And that there is this need for a change, a big change. Even the Star, Major Arcana, once again, this is Aquarius's energy. This is healing. This is renewal as well. It's interesting that it is, the Four of Swords is in between the Star and the World. So the Star is number 17 as well. And Sag, for me, 8s are about you. Like it's about your life path, where you're at right now. We have many different changes that happen and different things that come into our life, go on many cycles. But again, it is still the number 8. It is about you and your life and how it's working and how it hasn't been working. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has. But you're actually, okay, let me show you this now. So you are so powerful. It's number 1, that is a Magician card. But look, again, there's fire in these hands, which are representing you and the power that you do have. That you can change the direction your life is going in. You can change how you interact with yourself and with others. You have, again, I know I say it often, but they give it often for me. You are much more stronger and powerful and a great manifester than you might even believe. So just a reminder there for those of you that may have forgotten, right? Because sometimes when we're going through hell or hard times, it can be very hard to remember that we actually are the creators of our life. Okay, so let's see. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for Sagittarius. Show me what you have for them, please, for those Saggies that this reading is meant for. All right. You know, even some of you, this is another storyline, thank you. Some of you might actually be leaving a situation that has been very difficult, right? With that chaos and conflict. Leaving it so that you can really shift and grow and even bring peace into your life, right? Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. That's Earth element. So this is all about, yes, money, material things. It also, for me, is about self-confidence, self-worth. It's a new beginning because it's pages, and pages are always the beginner. So there's a new start you are doing here on this planet, right? Again, if you look, standing there, 1 foot, balanced, trusting, grounded, holding this one pentacle, looking forward, going, okay, I'm going to be creating something new here, and how am I getting there, right? It's almost like this, it's the beginning of a new start is what I'm feeling. And it comes after the Two of Wands. So there has been, well, and there's that world again. You have been contemplating something, you know, and it could be just as simple, not as simple, but Sag, it could be like, okay, I'm not happy with my life. I'm not happy where I am right now. I'm not happy with this relationship. What can I do? What can I do to change how I feel, right? Because no one else can change it for us. We ultimately have to bring our own happiness. We have to be the ones that bring our own joy. It's not always easy, especially when you have other people around that you might not be seeing eye to eye, right? But ultimately, you have only power over you and no one else. And it feels like this has been a contemplative energy you have been really doing. Two of Wands, your energy, Aries and Leo. Oh, I didn't say with the, because there's, you know, I don't know who all knows the signs. Page of Pentacles is Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn, right? So now we got your energy showing up. And look, we have the World next, and there is the World on this card, indicating that there is a decision that you want to change. There is something you're thinking about, contemplating, thinking it over. Not sure which one you want to take yet, but you know that whatever one you take, it's going to change. It's going to change where you're at and moving forward. It's a cycle, right? Okay, so let's see what cards Spirit has given us. We got the Hierophant, we've got the Five of Swords, wow, and we got the Ace of Cups, so appropriate for this reading. Okay, so Sag, Hierophant is Taurus's card, so it is Earth. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. So the Hierophant is all about your wisdom. It is about that higher learning, that higher knowing. It is traditional, so all things tradition, whether that be like a marriage. This could be about a marriage that has been very turbulent for a while. Maybe not marriage, but maybe a deeper commitment relationship. Could be about, you know, higher learning, education, contracts even. It is number 5, so there is a change. Then it's followed by the Five of Swords. Well, Five of Swords is our air energy, so this is a combative energy. It goes with the chaos and conflict. It's Gemini and Libra and Aquarius. Five of Swords in the middle is definitely suggesting here that there has been struggle in the mind, struggle in the communication, struggle with seeing clearly, struggle with even knowing the direction you want to go in. And if there has been a lot of fighting and arguing with whoever this might be, again, they just showed me in my mind's eye that All That Glitters card that was on the bottom at the beginning. So it has relevance here. Sometimes when we get into that situation, and you know, as human beings, sometimes we can be just exhausted and burnt out and stressed and all of that kind of stuff. And then we can get into conflict and arguments. And then it becomes like who's right and who's wrong, right? Like a tit for tat kind of thing. I'm not saying that's your situation, but they are giving that to me for some of you. Five of Swords is saying that you've been feeling pretty freaking burnt out, you know? Let's show you the card. You know, holding your head, like I can't do this anymore. I can't think anymore. It hurts. And then we get that beautiful Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All about our emotions, all about our relationships, all that ooey gooey stuff that goes on inside of us, right? There is an offering of a new beginning, Sag. So beginners, or pages are the beginners. They're the ones that take the seed and they start making the move, right? Aces are the seed. So with the right amount of effort and energy, if you're wanting, you can have this brand new beginning for your emotions and in your relationships. It's a beautiful energy here being on offer, but it does feel like there is action that has to be taken first. Your action or the other people involved action? Not sure. They're not clarifying it. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. Stay with this deck for a moment. You're definitely trying to tap into your beauty. You got an expansive amount of wisdom here. And I feel for those of you that this reading is meant for, that whatever this is, there is this feeling within you that you're like, I know we can work this out, or I can work this out for myself. Because again, some of you might be getting the hell out of it. You know, you might be like, I am getting in a boat and I'm sailing away because I can't handle this, right? However it may be. I don't know, it just feels... I'll be quiet and see what else is going to come up. Because it just feels like not everyone's going to want to fix whatever this is. But yet, for some of you... for some of you, King of Cups flies out, you do want to fix it. Sorry, just heard a noise. And I do not know what it is. So, okay, whatever, it's all fine. King of Cups, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Usually I read this as Cancer. This is really wanting to have the peace, wanting to have the love, wanting to have the vulnerability and the openness. And again, this could be with your family, right? It does not have to just be about love here. King of Cups is being vulnerable because he trusts and knows that he knows his emotions. Very steady in his emotions. Very big lover. Gives a lot of love, a lot of protection. Can represent father figure for me. You know, that father figure that would be sitting there and listening to you and holding your hand and giving you a lot of comfort and a lot of guidance, but without criticism, without judgment, right? So this has come out. Let's continue. Let's see what's on the bottom here. 10 of Pentacles. That is family, right? Your family, someone else's family, whatever you'd consider family, 10 of Pentacles. You know, this is the happy home, happy family, stability. It could be the fun, money. Excuse me. I'm really feeling a lot that this is between you and a person that you'd be close to. But again, I might just be picking up on one of your energies a little bit more than everyone else's, than the collective. But there's a healing coming in here, that there is this ability to come back together with the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful stability. It's almost like taking the steps to bring the stability back in. And when you do that, or the other person or people do that, it brings this new opening of the heart. Feels very lovely. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit. What else do you have? Why is the Five of Swords here for Sagittarius? It's confusing. Head hurts. Some of you might have headaches from it. Some of you might actually be suffering from migraines. That's wild that they gave that to me. With the Five of Swords. Two of Wands, clarifying the Five of Swords. You don't know how to fix it. Don't know which direction to go in, right? We've already talked about this. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. Yeah, the burdens have got to be released, right? The truth, you got to be able to be vulnerable. You got to be able to open your heart. You got to be able to... And have that, it has to be received, validated. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm hearing. It's like you need to know that this is not all on you. It's not all on you to fix this up. It's not all on you to carry the weight of whatever this may be that has been causing the chaos. 10 of Wands is also saying that this is the end of that struggle. Perhaps it has just been the cycle of, like, you know, what's been going on in the stars. I'm not an astrologist. I don't know very much about that. You'd have to check my daughter a little bit more. She's much better with that. But maybe it has just been something that's been going on. Maybe we're coming into eclipse season. I do know that. I think that's in October. Maybe this is something that started 6 months ago. I don't know. They're not giving me the specifics. But look, Four of Wands. This is my marriage card. Yes, celebration, happy times, but it is the second marriage card here. So for some of you, this is regarding someone that you've been in a deep romantic relationship with, and it's just gotten really very difficult. But it's about to change that. I feel like it's about to get back into alignment. And I know there's going to be some of you out there saying, I don't want it back and I don't care. I get it. This just isn't your reading. It's just then not for you, because this is feeling that it's just feeling that there's a renewal here in the heart. Okay. Ace of Cups. What else do you have for Sagittarius here, please, Spirit? Ace of Cups. Beautiful new beginning. What else can you tell me about that for Sagittarius? Some of you might be taking time apart. There you go. 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, Ace of Cups, opening your heart, this newness, this beginning again of getting rid of the crap, speaking honestly, taking off the false masks. We all do that when we're hurt, you know, hurt, and then it turns into anger. But anger usually is only because we've been hurt, right? It's a protective thing that we all do. So it's just almost like this shift of energy coming in where it's like, okay, I don't want to fight. Let's put down the weapons, you know? Let's wave the white flag. Let's bring the love and let's bring the peace in. If we can't be together because we're not able to communicate, then let's respectively go our different ways. But that's not what I'm hearing here, what I'm feeling or what I'm seeing. Ace of Cups followed by the 10 of Pentacles underneath. There is this beautiful ability, there's this beautiful future that could be everything you could want, you know, being loved and being able to love and being accepted for who you are and all that you are brings this great family dynamic. Again, doesn't have to be more than 1-2 people, but stability where everything starts to go your way. Literally, everything starts to go your way. You got Cancer's card on the bottom. Some of you might be in a relationship with a Cancer or have Cancer somewhere around you. But the Cancer card is the Chariot. And again, Cancer, King of Cups, could be the Queen of Cups here. But the Chariot card is about just getting back on track and really enjoying getting back on track. It's exciting. It's fun. It's passionate. It's full of love because it is Cancer's card, right? So it is that home and family and love energy. It's victory too and success. So, you know, it might take a while to get reconnected because you have the Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles on the bottom, which is the slowest knight in the deck. But that's okay, actually, because I feel like many times when we want something that's solid, it's going to take step by step to get that solidness and that strongness, right? Okay, so beautiful. I'm going to go into another deck, see if there's anything else that Spirit has for you. But Sag, this is what I'm feeling. If this is your reading, kind of, well, I was going to say maybe a little shorter than normal, but honestly, this does feel like coming back to you, coming back to what feels really beautiful, what is beautiful, but allowing that change to come in. You know, it does take us, regardless again how this may be or who it may be involving, but that all that glitters, all I'm getting from that, I'm not getting someone that is doing something sneaky or betraying in the background. I'm not getting any of that. What I'm getting is I'm getting that energy of, okay, well, I don't want this person to know how hurt I am because, you know, that means then I'm going to be vulnerable, and if I'm vulnerable, I'm going to get hurt again. So it's this energy of two people. I really do feel it is taking the masks off and being really honest with each other, but also being really gentle with what you receive. Like, sometimes we can be so harsh on ourselves. Sometimes we can be so harsh on other people too, especially people we love, right? Usually, what's that saying? We hurt the people we love the most. Yeah, well, it is kind of true. But there's the thing, the beautiful thing is that you can always come back because it shows that there is stability and love, a lot of love in this union, this situation, whatever it is. Okay. Wow. All right, let's go Fountain deck. Let's see if there's anything else Spirit has. Wow, yeah, beautiful. 6 of Swords on the bottom. Saggy, deciding to, I love this, deciding really to move somewhere where it's going to be smoother. Now, again, this could literally mean you are physically moving. But if it's not that, it means you're letting go of the turmoil, letting go of the shit, the pain, the hurt, the arguing. It's in the past and letting it be in the past so you can move to something that is so much more smoother and balanced and filled with a lot more positivity. It's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm telling you, it is your fortune is changing in love, in finances, even in stability. When you are when you're feeling right and you feel, I've got to find the right words to say to describe what they're giving me. When you are able to be loved and to love with just accepting and all of that, everything starts to feel sweeter. And as things start to feel sweeter, sweeter things come. Lucky bricks show up more. The Wheel of Fortune starts to really, really turn in your favor. So it feels like almost like a no-brainer here. And I know, I mean, that's just what I heard and feel, that if this is a relationship that matters to you, work through it. You might have to take some time out. You may need to find your own footing and get in connection of what you want. And also everyone's got to be responsible, take accountability, I'm hearing. But look, you, oh my gosh, Sag, the magician. You have everything you need to bring your, what? Your wishes come true. The Nine of Cups. So we have the Devil next, and that kind of makes sense to me, because I think when we have chaos and conflict, we are kind of locked in this energy of feeling like you have no power, or the other person has power, or, you know, you're just stuck and it feels like shit, right? Well, it can change, and it feels like it is about to change. You are changing, you're moving, you're changing, you're moving into, I feel like, a much more prosperous energy with this reading. You know, they just said, don't know more. I just, not to, that's it. That's all they wanted, was the bottom of the deck. So that's where we're going to leave it, Saggy. I hope this made sense to you. It feels so great. And Sag, you do, like, and you know, I got, what's another word for deserve? But you are deserving of all of this beautiful love and support. You are. There's just a little bit of work to be done here, is what I'm feeling, to clear it up. To clear it up, clear it out, and to start anew. Beautiful reading. I love this for you, Sag. Okay. So let's see. No. Okay. Pearls. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for guiding me. Wow. Okay. I just knew that they didn't want me to go there, so that's why, Sag. Okay. We got build on your dreams on the bottom. All right. Some of you might be having a lot of dreams, because we even have dreams after this. So build on your dreams and dreams. You know, you might be having dreams of that person or those people, and perhaps you're getting along in your dreams. You might be having dreams where you're fighting, you know. If that's happening, know that that is your soul, your intuition, letting you know that this is something that should be dealt with, right? It should be, you got to deal with it one way or the other. So it says build on your dreams. Your heart guides you as you resurrect a forgotten dream and gain insights into your own ability. Events are about to change. Okay, so beautiful message on the bottom here. You're resurrecting forgotten dreams. So again, this does feel like, you know, if you were married or you're in a decommitted relationship or something like that, or your best friend and then you guys just started fighting or whatever, it's coming back to where you started. You know, getting rid of all the stuff in between that has been maybe not healthy and toxic, and trying to remove it, because, you know, we all are people. We all make mistakes. No one is perfect. And I would say, as long as this is not about the people that have been betrayed, that have betrayed you and hurt you and threw you to the wolves. That's not what this reading is about. Like I said, it's not going to be for everyone, right? But take it as it may resonate. All right. Let's see if there's one final message Spirit has out of Pearls of Wisdom for Saggy. Is there anything else you have that you would like Sag to know, please, Spirit? Okay, well, that's not happening. We're taking all of those. Let's put them back. We have Speak Your Truth, though. And remember, Speak Your Truth, that all that glitters. I'm going to read this, because I do not believe in coincidences. I trust my guides. So it says, yeah, okay, thank you, Spirit. It says, speak your truth without malice and become more powerful. When did you say something encouraging or positive to you? So 2 messages. Speak your truth without that malice, without being angry, without, you know, and then you'll become more powerful because you're in control. But also remember, when was the last thing you said something encouraging and positive to you? Black Panther. Beautiful. And there's that full moon. And we just had that new moon in Virgo. And you know, that's really interesting, because Virgo is that practicality, beautiful, earthy energy of getting organized, putting things into a plan, having a routine, getting rid of the shit and getting organized. That's kind of what this reading feels like. Okay, Sag, I will take a look and see what these are. We've got rebirth, laugh at life, reflection, and future knowledge. Okay, we're going to read it, so I hope you stick around. I mean, it's a lot. There's not that many cards in this deck, but we're going to start. Rebirth. It's exactly what this feels like. Change comes through new understanding, forgiveness, and recognizing wisdom gained through experiences. Spiritual awareness grows and the meaning of love is understood. Feels very like Spirit wants me to take these, so we're going to. Then we have laugh at life. Yeah, sometimes we get way too serious and life is too short. You know, time goes by so fast. If you have people that you love in your life and they love you, yeah, sometimes it's just good to have a good laugh, right? So it says it's time to play and have fun. Laugh and watch the universe join in. The seal has a natural affinity with the sea, moving through it effortlessly. Do the same with life, okay? Then we have reflection. Pink flamingo, beautiful. We are human. Who says we have to be perfect? Didn't I just say something like that? That we're not perfect, right? Love yourself unconditionally as the angels do, and the actions and words of others will be that reflection. Beautiful message there. And finally, we have future knowledge. So we got 5 cards out of this. Wow. Your spiritual awareness is increasing, and you are guided to ground yourself. When the time is right, events will happen. Wait, observe, listen, and be patient. Okay. So Saggy, that is what I have for you. I do truly hope that it has helped in some way or confirmed something for you. I appreciate you so much, and I love you so much. We want the very best for you, so I do hope that this has helped in some way. Even if it is just to remind you to love yourself, right? Not everyone is in a relationship. Not everyone has family. This could just be that internal message that Spirit is trying to touch you with of, you know, loving yourself and being kind to you, right? So Sag, with that, we're going to close this reading off. I'm sending you big kisses and huge, huge hugs. I hope you can feel my hug. And until next time, just take great care of yourself, and we'll see you again, I hope. All right, Saggy, all of my love to you.